Our belief is not according to just blind faith. It is according to what we call as evidence. And our main evidence is the miracle of Prophet Muhammad. It is what we call as the Qur'an. It is a miracle that you yourself, you can verify it. It's a miracle of linguistic. It's a language. So, during that time, the people of Arab are known as illiterate. Prophet Muhammad, God said that he's an illiterate prophet, someone who cannot read and write. And then what happened is he speak to the people a language that something new. It is not a poetry. It's not a magician. It's something that is not a human mind can think of. If let's say you have doubt that the Quran is really coming from God, you can try to challenge it. So what kind of challenge? God said that first, you try to create something like the Quran. Something that is similar to it or something much more better than it. You just need only to do one chapter only. And do you know the shortest chapter, how many words inside there? You don't know. It is called as the Surah Al-Kawthar. It only consists of less than 20 words only. Do you think that is something is impossible to write for 20 words? Is it impossible?
No.
No, right? So is very easy, right? But Olive, since Quran was being revealed, but up until now, there's no one have managed to prove. No, there's no one have managed to do something that is similar to the Quran or something much more better. Even during the Prophet time, his enemy, the best in language, they also admit that it is something that not coming from human being. It's really coming from the high power.
Right. Another thing that is hard to emulate is the structure of how the Surah was created. Have you heard of the ring composition? Ring composition meaning or mirroring, we call it. So if the content in the beginning is about, for example, prophethood, and the end of the surah is also talking about prophethood. And then the next verse, if it's talking about knowledge of God, and then the second last one is also talking about knowledge of God. And the same thing goes until the middle part. And the middle part is the main information that God wants to reveal to us. And it all comes together in a ring composition. It's not just one surah, but the whole book.
Each verse, it is not revealed, like for example, one time it revealed 1 until 10, no. It will reveal, like for example, today it is revealed verse number 10, and then maybe another 2 or maybe 1 month, it revealed on the verse number 6. So it was being revealed not in according to the sequence.
There's many miracles, linguistic, like the brother said, linguistic miracles. There's also historical miracles of the Quran. The scientific, of course, the most famous one, the scientific miracles of the Quran. So many. So the Quran itself is a miracle, and it's also given, God given a warranty that it will never change. They will not change. Allah says in the Quran, we created the Quran, and we will be its guardian, meaning it will be protected. Yeah, you're from the UK. Have you heard about the Birmingham manuscript?
Yeah. Birmingham. I know Birmingham.
Birmingham manuscript is the oldest Quran.
Okay.
The Quran was written during the time of the Prophet himself. You can actually check it, and then you can look at the Quran today. It's
in Birmingham.
It's in
Yeah, it's in Birmingham.
Museum or?
Yeah.
It's in the University of Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah. They found it in the library there. So yeah, that is also another thing that proven that whatever God says in the Quran, it came true. And for example, Pharaoh was drowned in the sea. Until that day, nobody knows what happened to it, and nobody found his body. And then Quran revealed that Allah will preserve his body. Nobody found the mummy yet. It was not discovered, and everybody were mocking that. So where? Until now, it's proven that Pharaoh's body was preserved. This is why we have so many devoted people who believe in this.
Like you yourself, do you have any Quran with you?
Well, I don't have it with me. I think like my parents will in their house.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Probably. I think that might be.
Will you like one? Is there any English translation?
English version?
Yeah. Just a guideline for you to read. You can start at anywhere. Because the Quran is not like.
Just start page 1.
Yeah, no. even there's a page 1.
Yeah.
You can just if you just flip which page you want to start, whichever you can read. Okay. But just to share with you, during beginning introduction, if there's a mistake, okay, they will ask to reach to the author, right? You will never see that an author will say that this, I mean, their book, there's no mistake at all, right? But you know about the Quran, he said that, see, number 2, chapter 2, if you ask any writer, any author, they were not going to put this kind of guarantee.
Yeah.
But how can this, I mean, with
I'm a lawyer, so like
Yeah.
I don't do those, you know, myself.
Yeah.
You know, I do a lot of writing.
Yeah, I mean, people were not going to do that, right?
Yeah.
But you see, how can this author make a guarantee? So it is something that mean for us to ponder upon that. Since you yourself as a lawyer, obviously you will look on the proof, right? You're not going to go for any assumption, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to learn about Islam, I mean, the best proof is the Quran itself, because this is the primary source, right? You don't go for a secondary source. Even as a lawyer, if you have a case, you will look for the primary source, right? So that is just for sharing with you.
Oh, thank you.